Food safety has been at the forefront of attention for the National Food Authority, who have strengthened their controls at the Hani Hotet customs point, with large quantities of food having been seized in recent days. The International Monitoring Operation has requested appeals for the IQC's decisions for Tirana First Instance Judge Gentian Medya and Prosecutor of the First Instance Court for Serious Crimes Gentian Osmani. The Regional Hospital of Jurokastra is feeling the pressure from the lack of blood supply. Although road accidents occur frequently in this area, citizens feel that donating blood is taboo. Good evening, it's 6 o'clock on Thursday the 9th of August 2018. Welcome to the English edition of Aura News. My name is Alexandra and I'm here to bring you the day's top stories from across the country translated into English. The new customs point at Hani Hotet has increased the standard of controls and also the results of the work of the National Food Authority. This is proven by the recent figures where large quantities of beers, water, oregano, etc. were seized and refused from entering the Albanian market. The National Food Authority Director, Hasia Sadria, provided a balance sheet of this work, which for the summer period focuses on the tourist areas where the concentration is greatest of the holidaymakers. But the markets in the city, right down to the smallest entities, have not remained out of focus. Food security remains a key priority for this period where high temperatures directly affect products we consume. However, the National Food Authority controls are not enough to increase food safety, as there is a need for greater awareness from both commercial entities and citizens. Control of expiration dates and purchase of products that are sold under optimal conditions are two of the key factors to be considered. Already for several years, Albania's nature and history are not the only ones to attract foreigners in the summer season. Oral health care is another reason foreigners are coming to our country. Dentist Olsi Muskaj says that this summer has seen people coming from Italy, France, America and other countries of the region for the main reason of seeking dental care due to the significantly reduced cost. There are mostly Albanians from Italy, but also Italians themselves. We also had patients from America, France. Dental implants in Albania are about 400 to 500 euro, while in Western Europe they are double that, said Olsi Muskaj. So what services are foreign nationals the most interested in? Foreign citizens are mostly interested in cosmetic dentistry, such as implants. They are looking to improve the aesthetic part, said Olsi Muskaj. The situation is good for the dentists here, especially given that oral care is not placed with high priority in general by Albanian citizens. Economic conditions oblige us to choose the lowest cost service without thinking about our health, said Olsi Muskaj. This is one of the reasons that many Albanians do not attach importance to oral health. But the dentist, Muskaj, shares some tips on how to care for your teeth. There should be periodic checks, brush twice a day, dental fillings when required, said Olsi Muskaj. The Italians have mainly the highest number of visitors to Albania for health services, mainly related to dental care. The International Monitoring Operation has requested an appeal be made against the Independent Qualification Commission's decision to reconfirm the first instance judge in Tirana and member of the Council of Appointments in Justice, Gentian Medya. The International Monitoring Operation has submitted the request to the public commissioners. The decision made on July 31st to reconfirm the prosecutor of the First Instance Court for Serious Crimes and candidate for the High Council of the Prosecutor's Office, Gentian Osmani, is also not supported by the International Operation. Therefore, the Commissioner was asked to file an appeal also in this case. During the review of the Independent Qualification Commission file, it was stated that an in-depth investigation of the property status was conducted for the prosecutor. Assessing that Osmani was cooperative, the Independent Qualification Commission decided his position on duty. Now, the public commissioners are allowed to appeal the decision after reviewing the documents. A few days ago, the International Monitoring Operation also took the initiative against the reconfirmation of High Court Chairman Cezayir Zaganyori. The intervention by the Bank of Albania in the market of buying euros will continue to stabilise the exchange rate. During the presentation of the monetary policy report for the third quarter, experts of this institution suggested that the first effects have been felt since the European currency began to stabilise over the week. Currently, €1 is being exchanged at 125.5 lek, an almost unchanged level since the beginning of the month of August. According to data from the Bank of Albania, the lek was overvalued on average by 2.3% against the euro in 2017, but this overvaluation accelerated to around 6.4% only in the first half of 2018. The intervention by the Bank of Albania in the financial market was aimed at maintaining the level of inflation, which is currently below the target set by this institution. Bank of Albania forecasts that average annual inflation will fluctuate around 2% in 2018 and then will return to target by 2020. Bringing inflation in line with the target is expected to be a somewhat slow process, reflecting the exchange rate impact. From January to July, the European currency lost about 10 points in the exchange rate, falling from 134 to 125 lek. Expectations are for this year to have a devaluation trend of the European currency against the lek. The municipality of Tirana has announced the launch of works to another street in the Comuna Parisit area. The works will facilitate the circulation in the new roundabout area with the Robert Schwartz Street. The bicycle and pedestrian lanes will be at the centre of the investment. We started with the new ring and access from the Technological School, Flower Factory and Infarka, which assists all those who are transiting through this area. Earlier, all that traffic went through Comuna Parisit. Then we proceeded with the second step, the settlements in the neighbourhood. As you may have seen, the great roundabout of Comuna Parisit and how it works with the surrounding streets have, in a unique sense, made a mini ring through this neighbourhood, calming the traffic between the highway and Dinamo Stadium. Meanwhile, we are now entering the capillary level in every neighbourhood, said Arion Veliaj. The Mayor emphasised that, as with any other investment, this segment will be equipped with lanes dedicated to bicycles. It has been our commitment that new investments from now on will be equipped with lanes dedicated to bicycles. We have seen an extraordinary, very encouraging growth of bicycles in Tirana, so we will continue in this spirit. If the roads can fit bicycles, we will have more bicycles. If the roads can accommodate cars, we will have cars. So each of us gets to use the roads in the way one desires, said Arion Veliaj. Veliaj underlined that the summer period will be used to intensify the work. We spend all summer with added strength on the ground, whether it is the municipality or the contractors, so that when the citizens return from their vacation in September and before the new school year begins, the public works will be over, said Arion Veliaj. The Mayor of Tirana underlined that work on rehabilitation of informal areas will also start soon. Although it is one of the counties with the most significant number of road accidents, it is still considered taboo in the Gjirokastër region to give blood. In general, blood needs are catered to by family members of patients when required. Voluntary donation throughout the year only occurs on World Blood Donor Day, and even on that day, it is usually only administration staff who attend to donate rather than everyday citizens. According to Dr. Mira Bashari, it is highly necessary for citizens to understand that blood donation is an act of humanity, which does not harm the health of the donor, but can save the life of the receiver. Many citizens are arriving at the donation point at the Omer Nishani Regional Hospital looking to sell blood for economic reasons. However, this concept has long since been practiced. And that's the news across the country today. Thank you for watching our English edition this evening, and be sure to join me again every Monday to Saturday at 6 p.m. for the latest news from Albania. Once again, on behalf of Aura News, thank you and good night.